Mr. Howard, board members, I'm Shelley Potter, president of the San Antonio Alliance. There's considerable research to indicate that time by itself has little impact on student performance, and that we need to look at how to use time in new, different, and better ways. With this in mind, the Alliance's recommendation, option 1 on your handout, is to take the time needed to come up with a thoughtful, research-based approach to quality and quantity of instructional time to implement in the 2012-13 school year. This option honors the consultation process and gives us the time to get parent input on the starting and ending time for students and time to work through the potential impact on tutoring, after-school programs, clubs, enrichment activities, and the like. The Alliance also developed an option 2 as an alternative to try to meet some of the interests at hand. This option would 1, keep the teacher's workday at 7.5 hours, 2, increase the elementary and middle school student day to 7 hours 20 minutes, 3, extend the workday for instructional paraprofessionals to 8 hours, and 4, provide more flexibility with regard to campus-level staff meetings and professional development while still maintaining a safeguard against abuse. If the goal, as was stated at the last meeting, is to bring our instructional minutes into line with other districts, option 2 accomplishes that without having to increase the teacher workday. This SAISD high school student day is already longer than all of the comparison districts except South San. So we recommend leaving the high school day as is. Adding 20 minutes to the elementary and middle school student day would put SAISD with a longer elementary day than Harlandale, Judson, Northeast, Northside, and South San, and a longer middle school day than Judson, Northeast, and Northside. One of our reservations with this alternative, though, even though we developed it, is that there has been no parent input on the starting and ending time for students. We also believe that all elementary and middle school special ed students would have to have an ARD due on or before the first day of school, and that would be due to the changes in the number of minutes. We also do not think it makes any sense at the secondary level to just add 2 to 4 minutes per period. Let's do something more creative and more beneficial than that with the time. Extending the instructional assistant's workday to 8 hours would provide an additional level of supervision that would be helpful, and the assistants would receive appropriate compensation since they are covered under the Fair Labor Standards Act. The final part of this option is to change the last sentence in the teacher work schedule section of policy to read, a principal may require teachers to be on duty more than 7.5 hours a day as long as the additional time does not exceed a total of 180 minutes in a period of 4 weeks, and no single meeting or training exceeds 90 minutes in length. This does not increase the overall time a principal may keep teachers, but does give more flexibility in the configuration of that time. Again, we developed option 2 as an alternative, but our recommendation to you is option 1 from the handout. We would like the time to come up with, in conjunction with the administration, a thoughtful, research-based approach to quality and quantity of instructional time to implement in the 2012-13 school year. Thank you very much.